MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Chicago Cubs.
Just about set. And pitching in this game, Shota Imanaga.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the right fielder,
Leading
Lawrence
off for
Butler.
the A's, the right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Brent Rooker. Up the middle. Corner over to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup.
33, J.J. Bleday.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is in there, called strike 3.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield bat. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. The A's strand 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Luis Severino.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a foul out of play. Hap lays off.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And first offering is fouled off. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low. Now 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit in the air, center field. Lede under it. 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next.
Suzuki.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the sweeper misses. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2.
3-2.
2 outs, base is empty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Severino throws to first. Suzuki back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Goes down looking. Cubs leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Shota, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Shota back to work. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss there. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next up for the A's, Zach Gallo.
Zach Gallo.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. No score here in the second. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. On the ground to first. Bush steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in.
That's shortstop.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss.
There's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Severino.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Outside low, and that's ball one. Severino throws to first. Horner back in on a dive. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Batting eight, the third baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Severino kick steals.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And misses inside. And now 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle. Wasn't fooled. He did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. And downstairs. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Misses inside. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering upstairs. He goes down looking.
The left fielder.
So the batting order turns
Ian.
over. Ian Happ up to hit. Grounded out his first time. On the outside corner, and that's strike one. 4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Out to short, Wilson. Slings to first, and there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hard hit, right side. Soderstrom
He's
takes
out.
it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On the north side of Chicago, John Chambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jacob
Wilson. Up next for the A's. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Inside, just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Hammered, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
This is J.J. Bleday. And delivers outside.
Out.
There's the strike. into center. Crow Armstrong settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the friendly confines. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch, struck out looking his first time. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Urias to first in time.
7.
And 2 away
Shortstop,
now.
Dansby Swanson.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. He's already homered here in this one. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. And the Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Start of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Soderstrom stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's inside, and it's 2-1.
All right, Chicago.
And foul ball. That one a little bit high, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And
One
1 and
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it skips into dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The 2-2 on the way. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're down 4-0. And we're back. So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Just
Nope,
missed. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And first offering is fouled off. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I
One
figured
ball,
you would get
two
Kotze
strikes.
into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one
Ball
just missing inside. And the count's even at 2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing, and he breaks his bat. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Got to feel pretty
Now
good for the
batting,
pitcher.
the first
Absolutely
baseman.
sawed him off.
Yay.
Bat explodes.
Workman.
And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And next for the Cubs, Gage Workman. That one's in there. Strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the catcher, Miguel.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Amaya.
Miguel Amaya. Caught looking his first time up. There's a strike. Workman off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. And they'll do it again. And the 0-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown.
Brown.
Let's go, Cubbies! Let's go, Cubs!
Shota back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Going to count 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty
1 ball,
splitter.
2
Bottom
strikes.
falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that gets the top of the zone
No
for a
balls, 2
strike.
strikes.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one's gone. A towering shot to center, and they close the gap. It's 4-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw across his body.
Out.
Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 2. That's a strike. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. 0-1 now. Just
Nope, ball
missed. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a
Nope.
ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
Nope.
that's
That's
right.
inside.
That one inside. 1-0. Swings through that.
1-1.
Just
That's out.
missed. That's a little bit low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Number 33, J.J.
Bleday up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and
Number
taking
48.
over on the mound, T.J. McFarland.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap
Leading
that
off
starter left
for
for
the
him.
Cubs.
Back to the
left
leadoff
fielder,
spot in the Cubs
Ian
lineup. Here's the Cubs
Happ.
leadoff man, Ian Happ, has grounded out a couple of times. As the lefty gets to work, right through there for his strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Tucker.
And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Michel Otanez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Holman also getting ready. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let
Now
that ball
back,
travel,
the designated
trusted
hitter.
his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Suzuki.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1.
1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Butler grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next
Now
pitch.
batting, first baseman.
Now here is Michael Busch.
Busch.
Swinging a foul straight back. Happ, the lead runner at second. Tucker over at first with 1 away. Rips that one to right. Makes the catch. 2 away now. Swanson digs
Up
in.
next for the
He's
Cubs.
already homered in this game.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Little chopper rolls foul. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler ranging into the alley. He makes the grab. And the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Tyler Soderstrom, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one hooked foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Athletics trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him swinging. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 6, 7, 8 do in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the A's 1. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner.
Baseman, Nico Horner.
That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One down. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Lede makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gage Workman.
So digging in, Gage Workman, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1.
Leading off for the
Here's
Athletics,
Luis
the third
Arias.
baseman,
It was a
Luis
homer for him back in the
Arias.
5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the inside corner for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next
One ball,
pitch is in the
2
dirt,
strikes.
and it's 1-2. And that's a little bit high.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That missed by a lot, and the count is filled up.
Oh, set him down.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Amaya collects, fires to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. The shortstop takes the ball. The Cubbies leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. That's outside, and a count 2-1.
Let's go, Cubbies.
There's a strike.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Tyson
Chicago
Miller
Cubs,
gets the call from the pen.
Number
He's into the
49.
game with the bases empty.
Tyson Miller.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. Check swing called strike. And that is strike one. And the sweeper is off the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Brent Rooker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Outside,
just missed. Inside, and the count is 2-0. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Presley getting ready to go. Hodge warming up as well. Butler at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. The A's strand 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're
Athletics.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
47.
Michel Otonez.
Michel Otonez.
Now the catcher
Leading
up
off
to
for
hit,
the
Miguel
Cubs,
Amaya.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
In the air, right field. Butler on the move to the alley. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left
And
fielder,
up next for
Ian
Chicago, Ian Happ.
Happ.
1 for 3. And a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Brown pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
2 down, base is empty. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch way upstairs. Seiya Suzuki on deck for the Cubs. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy
Now
at the plate
batting,
was not going to
the
help him out by
hitter.
swinging at something out of the zone.
So now here's the
Suzuki.
DH, Seiya Suzuki. And he pumps it a strike. And that gets away from Langoliers. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Two outs. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Geloff makes the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Chicago
back, and a
Cubs.
new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Porter
37.
Hodge.
Porter Hodge.
And now the center
Leading off
fielder,
for the
J.J.
A's,
Blade.
the center
0
fielder,
for 3
number
with 2
33,
strikeouts and a
J.J.
flyout.
Blade.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was
Now
harder
back.
than it needed to be thanks to the
J.J.
bad jump. Those small
Langoliers.
moments can be costly.
Next to hit, Shea Langoliers. And that's too high.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Way out front for strike 2. Nobody out, runner at first. Stays alive. The 1-2. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander
The first baseman,
status.
Number 21, Tyler.
And now they'll hustle out to check
Soderstrom.
on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, but it's put in play. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Zach Geloff.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. There's the strike. Tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. And 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So 2 down now, and here is Seth Brown. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The tying run at the plate. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on a line. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. A's strand a couple, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Otañez back to work. Otañez measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Sliced hard but foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Lede going back on this one. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Nico Warner.
Warner.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that is out of play.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, and the count 1-2. That's inside. Next one misses. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, two-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Crow Armstrong in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Move to first. Horner back in on a dive. Two outs. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Snags it on the run, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs,
back, and here comes the closer,
number 55.
Ryan Presley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Urias at the plate and takes high there. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. That misses. They're now 3-1. Out there to center. Crow Armstrong makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wilson batting with 1 down takes a strike. Up the middle, and that chance handled, and he's safe at first.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man at first, Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Wilson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Horner toss to second, back to first, double play, and that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
4-1 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.